Hello there, Bick Benedict here. We're playing Gears of War Judgment, and this is my 3 stars declassified insane difficulty guide and walkthrough. We're currently on Act 4-5. It is entitled Central Base. So the declassified in this mission is that strong winds will affect your movement. They also obscure the screen from I'm not sure, I guess the storm. But in this room there's quite a lot of ammunition at first, and then when you drop down here, it's going to be time to start accumulating your stars. Accumulating the stars on this mission is a little bit difficult, only because you need to be accruing the ribbons. You can't just be killing enemies. You need to be spotting enemies, chainsawing enemies, getting all the ribbons, cluster killing enemies, all the things that will advance your score. And if you do start piling up ribbons, it won't be difficult, but you definitely need to be thinking in terms of cluster killing enemies with the boom shot and the frag grenades. If you want to manipulate the spawn, there is a spawn where more of the cleaver therons will run into this room, and you can chainsaw them. And there's quite a lot of them that do it. See, there's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 that will come into this room. Sometimes this will break. Do you see what happened right there? That was not me failing the QuickTime event. That was the QuickTime event failing, breaking. Because if I had failed it, it would kill me, and I would get the death screen. So sometimes it just breaks. Unfortunately, it seems like it happens every time, but yeah, hopefully it's something you can just jump away from and recover from. But the cleaver therons, they will stagger you with the first hit, and then you cannot move, and then they will just finish you off with a second hit. And I also wanted to mention that manipulating the spawns is not anything underhanded when you play this game, because all it is just another reset of a checkpoint. There's nothing to be worried about or ashamed of. It's just I personally I don't prefer mixed spawns and random spawns. It's not really random. It's just that there's usually 2 sets of enemies. That's basically what it is, and it alternates with a checkpoint reset. Also, if you see the cleaver enemies fall down and then immediately get up, that's because there is a Cantus around, and he's helping them get to their feet faster. Just to let you know about that, because it isn't obvious at first, what happens. But the thing about this trial that you want to definitely watch out for is that you just don't want to go out into the wind. You want to stay inside the buildings, because it will affect your the wind will affect your movement. And at first, when you are in there, you'll probably, if you're like me, you'll probably think that your control is failing you, or that there's something wrong with your connection with the controller. But it actually is just the game messing with you. So when you are like throwing grenades from the building out into the wind, it doesn't affect the trajectory. But if you are outside and you're attempting to do that, then it will compromise your aim. It doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it works. Yeah, and just don't come out here if you can help it. The reason I came out here was because I thought that I was preventing some enemies from spawning by hanging back there too much. And as you can see, I have the stars. We just need to clear up the rest of the enemies. In the last area here, there will be a couple of boomers or grinders, so you'll need to finish them off. But if you are having trouble on this, just keep marking enemies. Tagging enemies. Keep cluster killing enemies, executing enemies. Hitting enemies from distance. But as you can see, I'm throwing a grenade from inside this building through the wind that's supposed to be affecting everything, but it doesn't. And I think that grenade throw right there was actually not the wind. That was just my bad aim. right there. But that is the end of the mission. Hopefully it didn't give you too many problems, and I will see you in the 6th chapter of Act 4. Until then, please take care.